I have a bunch of questions still, but you had mentioned beforehand that there's other topics that you'd like to share with the listeners. What are some of the...
Yes, I think one of the things I really like to mention is sometimes there is a misunderstanding of mental toughness and your physical fitness, because especially people who are not into sports, they always think that the most important thing is your mind. And if you're a winner or if you're like...
Mindset, very American,
everything is about mindset, and I don't think that's true.
Ooh.
Of course, it is important, but my coach, and I would really like to quote him, he always told me, and this is the best summary: if you make it to the finish line or if you quit the race, this is a question of your mental strength. But your physical fitness tells you how fast you can do it.
Whether it takes you 7 days, 8 days, or 30 days.
Of course, if you want to win the race, you need to be the fittest and the fastest guy on the bike. But I don't think that your mind can make you faster than you actually are. But your mind can cause you big troubles. So I think mental strength is not about like pushing 120% of your abilities, but mental strength is pushing 100% of your ability, your full capacity on that important
What you're saying
day.
is incredibly powerful, and I've never seen it that way.
Yes, because I just don't like the idea, because there are like mental coaches and I don't know, success coaches, and they are like selling their
big
seminars.
fan of those people. Not.
Yeah, I will tell you about how to get a mindset, and you will like overachieve and you will reach all your goals. No, that's not true. I think it's about your fitness, your abilities, and your mindset is about not wasting your capacity, but get everything out of your capacity.
Can I tell you why I think that's so powerful, and it's a good message also for listeners, is because the problem with that concept that it's all about your mindset sets you up for deep emotional failure, in the sense that if you don't achieve what you want to achieve, then the only person you have to blame is yourself. You blame your inner self. Yeah. And what you're saying is, no, it could be your outer self. It could just be that your calf cramped up, or you don't have enough ATPs to put out the energy, or you have maybe you have pneumonia. Your physical world is just as relevant as your psychological. So you say psychological is hugely important, but you're saying in reality, the reality of things, the reality of the world is how much the physical element, which I think is a powerful statement.
Especially in endurance sports, because endurance sports is so much about like burning your calories, burning carbohydrates, keeping your performance level high. When you talk about mindset, like when you think of a soccer football player, he's on a penalty kick. The deciding penalty in the last minute of the football match. Of course, it's a mental question if he's able to like make the goal or not. But in endurance sports, it's very much a big difference, because if you don't take enough calories, you're like running out of fuel. And if you're not able, when I did 1,000 kilometers in 24 hours, I pushed 275 watts average power output onto the pedals, you know? And if I'm not able to push 275 watts, I will get slower and slower. And a strong mind does not help me. Because I need to eat and drink, and I need to train to be able to push.
I think the problem with...
if I'm strong in my head, I'm not able to push 300 watts, because 275 is my limit.
Let's be fair. I think there's some good life coaches out there, and I've met some of them, but I think like with every discipline, there's a lot of people that don't really understand 100% what they're talking. But I think one of the things that most people experience is that they go out there saying, if we're going to go back to the penalty shooting, right? I have a great mindset. I have a great mindset. I have a great mindset. And then I'm a winner. And I stand there like Ronaldo. And then I kick the ball and the ball goes somewhere. And they say, oh, my mindset's like, no, your kicking sucks. It's not your mindset. I think that's the big mistake, especially young professionals have in whatever profession they do, is that they think, all I have to do is think positive and it'll happen. No, you gotta. If you look at Messi, if you look at Ronaldo, if you look at the tennis players, all of them, they spend hours and hours and hours, just like you spend kilometers and kilometers and kilometers to be physically capable, not just mentally capable.
Maybe Ronaldo is the fittest guy.
Yeah. He's crazy at his age. Yeah.
And of course, mental strength, if you watched big picture, is very important because you need to do all the training miles. You need to be motivated for training over the whole year.
Yeah.
This is, of course, mental strength. But
when you don't feel like it, right?
I didn't talk that mental strength is not important. I just said that there is sometimes a misunderstanding.
Yeah.
Yeah.